Good day, fellas. Today is the 5th day of this account, and today we have the monthly World Tree Summon event, along with the monthly invitation of Valhalla. Like I told you guys in the previous videos, for the invitation from Valhalla, you need to obtain 3 heroes of each normal race and 2 heroes of light and darkness to get some rewards. And if you have all of those, then you get some specific hero and some event currency as well. There are some events this time that don't show up regularly. Some of those are the Upgrade Gem event and the Infinite Convert event. This one always comes 1 week after the Light Dark release. So every time there is a release of a new light or dark hero in the Heroic Summon Scroll event, then the week after we have this gem event. I actually used the gem event to push the gem of Kamazos quite high relatively to this account, because these prices get exponentially higher. So as you can see, only for 1 level I need 12 million and lots of sand as well. So for now I went with speed and HP. This is actually quite a good composition in PvE, so that means every NPC basically, if you find those mainly like Dark Tower or the Void Mine and the Void Invasion, we will cover those later, and then speed HP is the one you want to go for in most cases. As I mentioned earlier, these stats have different colors, and the orange one is the best, so to get both in orange is the ideal situation basically. Alright, so what did I do today? I summoned quite a few World Tree summons, so I used those Source of Life to summon demons. I got lots of demons, and I used those to upgrade my Balrog up to 8-star, and that's why my player strength is way higher in relation than the level, or like, since I'm free to play, I can show you this one here. So at this point I'm even rank 6 in the Dark Tower, although I started 2 days later, so you just have to know what to do to achieve those goals. Alright, when summoning those heroes in the World Tree, you get additional leaves. I used those to replace my heroes. I showed this one for you guys before, but unfortunately I didn't get any good heroes in there, so that was quite a bad luck there. But if you go for the trophies, then you can see that I need to summon 12 more to get lots of leaves, so that's 4 replacements, another chance to obtain some good stuff. I also got some event currency, so the secret core, which I can use in the secret chests. So I can get some artifacts, really good heroes, skins, or even materials by using those things. And I went with this account. I went for the demon race because I am pushing this one in the beginning anyway, and I got myself a rare skin of the Amon, not sure how to pronounce it in English. This one is one of my favorite heroes. He does lots of damage, and he's quite easy in comparison to other heroes. He's quite easy to obtain, and so as soon as I will get him, I can give him some additional stat power. Okay, besides that, my goal is to get to 40 World Tree summons, or even to 50. Ideally would be 60 to get a Balrog to get mine to 9-star, but this probably won't be possible since I'm not able to obtain any light or dark heroes yet. at least not by will. So if I want to, I can't choose to. At some point you have so many heroes in your backpack that you can just summon those right away, so that won't be a problem in the future. And my alternative to get my Balrog to 9-star, so to evolve them you have to go up here, and then you have to insert the needed materials, upgrade them. I can just throw you for a 6-star. You need 4 5-star of this faction. You will basically use them as food to upgrade him to 7-star. After that you need 1 6-star of this race and 3 5-stars. And for the 9-star evolvement you need another copy of, in this case, Balrog, a 6-star of this race and 2 5-stars. I will get this copy for the 9-star in the Crusade shop. So this shop also refreshes every month, and this time the only good hero basically to get there is the Balrog, and I am close to get him, probably one or more of those Crusades runs. I managed to complete this one up to 15 this time as well. I had to do the last 3 not as Elite but as normal because I lost there actually. So I invested 100 diamonds to be honest to refresh my Balrog and got some heroes to just finish this one again, like I told you last time, because for this young account this is actually quite worth in my opinion. Besides that, I had lots of diamonds accumulated from all the trophies, events, tavern quests and so on, and I actually ended up spending those diamonds to get some arena tickets right here in the market and in the arena as well. So this is to be honest not a good deal, because it's like the highest price you can get those. At some point you will never have to buy those anyway, like I told you before. You will just have 300, 400, 500 lying in your backpack without any use. But the reason why I went for them is because I want to finish my arena event as soon as possible, because this one runs out in 2 weeks, so I don't have the time to just accumulate enough tickets the normal way. And I got 5 Source of Life there, and my goal is this Elite, random Elite hero. So the heroes you can get in here are quite a lot, and I'd say half of them are somewhat decent or food in the future, and half of them are like really good. As you can see, you can get another Kamatsaurus and a Nemir, a Balrog, a Amon. What else do we have? So yeah, that's it for the early game. Those are the most precious heroes basically. Maybe a Sheeran. Let's see what I will get after I finish those attacks. And now that we are here anyways, I want to show you how I did those fights in the Elita Trial, because it was actually kind of funny. I'm gonna show you a picture right now. I obtained, as you can see here, I obtained a really high score with a really small power basically. Alright, so what I did to have it easier to fight in here at all, as you can see, those players are ridiculously strong because they are on the way all the servers and most of them are pay to win, in the top at least. So I decided not to go for any big rankings in the end, but I decided to just complete the arena event this time. And therefore my defense team is just some random 3 stars, so people are motivated to attack me, just so I just drop down the ranks, so it's easier for me to get some points in there. So as I mentioned earlier, for every win you get 2 points, and for every lose you get 1 point. So let's just say I need 18 here, so I'm just not gonna count the lose. Like I need 18 points, so that's 9 wins basically. And for 9 wins, I need 9 times 3. I need 27 arena tickets worth of wins to complete this event. Because you need always 3 in this Elita Trial, you need 3 tickets per fight. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna buy some more arena tickets. I actually can't buy enough, so that's why I'm just gonna go with 9 tickets of free fights, and just to show you guys how I'm doing it. So I'm always refreshing for this strategy. That's only like the first 1-2 months basically. I'm refreshing till I see someone with a really low score, because when you do hundreds of fights, then your score goes way through the roof, like in the picture that I showed you guys, and then you won't have any enemies to attack anymore. So okay, my overall power is I think 300 or something, and that's why what I'm looking at. In this case, it's 88,000. And so I can see here he has 2 small teams. I'm not sure what the third team is, but I'm just gonna count with those 2. And okay, I actually need to set up my team here because I did it on a mobile phone, so that's actually another way to show you guys how I'm doing this. So I had it like this, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, oh no, this what less this. And then, so yeah, I had it like this, and that way I'm just gonna swap these 2 heroes, and so I have my main team, and I have my second team that can do somewhat damage. So for weak enemies, if I need 2 similarly strong teams, I'm just gonna pick my 2 strongest heroes, in this case Balrog and Kamatos, and just gonna swap them so that I still maintain my formation buffs. So in this case I have 4 Demon Rays and 2 Forest, that's a buff, and I have here 3 Demon and 3 Scorch, that's another buff. So I'm just gonna swap those. In this case I need 2 similarly strong teams, so I'm just gonna go with this, and then I'm just gonna skip. And if you look at the record, then you can see that I won both those fights. That way I can actually fight pretty strong guys. So let me just show you guys. Okay, my total power is 230k. So I'm just gonna refresh and show you some strong people if I find any that's worth showing. Okay, so in this case, that's not a really a good example, but it's somewhat relatable. So basically what he has his whole power in one team focused, and he has one really weak team and one hidden team. So I know my my weak team, my weak fighting team, so my second team basically is able to defeat this one. And that's why I'm just gonna put them here, this one here, and my strongest team down here, just in case he has something there. So I'm just gonna risk it this time to show it to you guys. So my strongest team down here, that's this one, and in here we have my Kamasos. Okay, I'm just gonna try this one. Alright, and now we can look at the record, and as you can see, his last team was weak as well. Some people tend to have their second strongest team in the last spot because this one is hidden, just to trap or to lure some people in their trap basically to get some points. That's a viable strategy. To be honest, I will show you this how this works when I'm doing this actually, but right now I'm just skipping it, as you know. Okay, let's do one more fight, and then that's it for now. In this case, his overall power isn't that high, but he has his 8-star hero in the second spot, so I will need my strong team for this one, and this will be kind of a waste. This hero is the Lethal Phantom, so he's the newest hero. He's insanely strong, stronger than Kamatas probably. That's why I won't go for this player. Okay, so let me refresh once again. We have 2 weak teams again. I will just need some wins anyway. I don't care if I'm going up in my rank enough or not. Alright. Now we are in the arena event. We are at 189, so as soon as the reset hits, I will get 15 more arena tickets, as well as 2 more in here and 2 free attacks. So that's like 15 arena tickets basically. 17, my bad. Okay. Besides that, I fought some more guild bosses and pushed my Assassin Academy further. In this case, I went for skill damage and for the speed. The speed is usually only necessary for PvP, or let's say it's the main focus later on. But since I'm already aware of how the skills of Kamatas work, I know that he does need his speed. That's why I put his gem, his hero gem, for speed as well. And the next thing I'm gonna go with is skill damage, so I'm just gonna push this one to the top. Okay, what else? Let me just have a quick look. Okay, so these are just some packages you can buy. Okay, yeah. So for as far as the source of life go, as I told you guys, it's mandatory to save up all those orbs, all those hero scrolls, but it's also important that you establish your baseline so you can just grow further. If I wouldn't have used my 100 heroic summons, and if I wouldn't have used my 38 Vault Tree summons, so where do I have it? Probably even further. Yeah. So I did 100 heroic summons in total and 38 source of life summons so far, and that's why I am already in 6th place in the Dog Tower. Obviously I had really good luck with this hero. Alright, what I wanted to show you is the Tavern quests. We have these different progresses. I ended up claiming 1 6-star for the newbie training camp. I would have waited until I have 5 to claim all of them at once, as I told you guys before, but in this case I just had to claim it. The easiest one to claim, in my opinion, is actually the 5-star, the 25 stars, because those aren't that rare, and it's only 20, not 30. And I can get 5 more Source of Life in here, so that's another way to just progress further in this event. Besides that, I'm gonna probably manage to get another stage 15 win in the Crusade in 2 days, and that will give me some pretty nice rewards as well. From time to time you get those void stones that you just claim in your campaign hall, basically in the auto loot. You can use those stones to fight the void invasion through all the 6 stages. The 7th is just a score, basically they don't die. And right here I did a few attacks for now. My goal is obviously to kill him to get some big rewards as well. And at the end of the season, so at the end of the month in 14 days ish, you get some rewards. For now I'm like 2089. The rewards for that are like only a few crystals, so nothing much. Later your goal will be to obtain those enchanted books. So these are I guess the 3rd rarest material in this whole game. So the rarest one is the crystal, the 2nd rarest one is the sacred emblem, and the 3rd one is the enchanted book. Some people might argue about this ranking, but that's my opinion. and you need those enchanted books to upgrade your gear to the highest level. So if you have them at 6-star, you can enhance them to get them to the faction specific types, so then at that point they will be like really strong. As you can see, this will be like really late in the game. You need 200 million coins and 100 books to even achieve that one. Now if you have a look at the Void Invasion again, at the rewards, then you can see the best you can manage as a free-to-play in the early stages is probably this one. So 30 books, that's like 4 months, and not in the first month, so you have to play at least 5 to 6 months first before you can even think about enhancing your 6-star set gear. It may vary, sometimes there are event rewards for it as well, but that's really rarely the case. As far as the monthly carnival goes, for completing those individual events, then you can get some sacred emblems here as well. And so that's what I'm gonna get for the arena, and maybe for the crusade, but probably I won't, because you need like 10 stage 9 wins, and this month doesn't last long enough for me to complete this one because the server started mid-month. Okay. These energy crystals, you can use those to exchange them for event materials. So sometimes there are specific event materials with an event shop where you can just claim your auto loot or the daily login rewards to exchange those coins, for example, for some pretty nice stuff in the event shop, and you can use those energy crystals to just buy those event currency, just in case you are close for a bigger reward or something like that. Okay guys, I think that's it for now. My next goal will be, as I said, to complete the arena event, and after that I will show you guys what I got in here. I get some diamonds back as well. And for as far as the arena fights go, I did invest quite a few diamonds. I had like 2 to 3k I think in total, but I'm getting some back while fighting through there, and so that way I will end up with 700 when I finish this one. So it's quite an investment. It's like 2k basically I used in total to get this one, but for the early stage it's worth it in my opinion, at least for a free-to-play player. Okay, then I guess I will see you guys later.